Alrighty, and we are back. Before I start in on things, I do want to give a little shout out to another Facebook page called Hearing Things with Brad and Julie, which is my brother and our friend Julie, who have hearing loss, and they describe what it's like growing up with hearing loss and how they go through day-to-day activities. Anyways, that being said, let's get right into the Universal Yums pack from India. And so the first thing that I'll try, these ought to be good because I like tomato. Tangy tomato corn snacks, so they look kind of like bugles, it seems. And there's the nutritional stuff. Let's see. Conez tangy tomato corn snacks with a tomato flavor. Even though tomatoes aren't native to Indian soil, they show up in so many recipes, especially as a sour element in curries. But prior to the 16th century, locals had never even seen a tomato before. At the time, the Portuguese began trading delicacies from the New World, the Americas, throughout the rest of the world. Tomatoes made their way to India at the start of the Mughal dynasty, Mughal. But they were so expensive that only the truly rich could afford them. A short 300 years later, they were cultivated on Indian soil and became a staple in Indian cuisine, as evidenced by this modern-era tomatoey snack, enhanced with black pepper and chilies. Ooh, so I got my trusty scissors here. Oh wow, there's actually not many in this packet. Wow. Anyways, yes, they do look like bugles. Feel a lot like them. They're a little harder in the consistency than regular bugles. I definitely taste a tangy tomato in them. A little bit of the black pepper. Not so much the chilies. Maybe it's an afterthought. Anyways, the second thing that I will try here, Britannia Biscafe. So that's what the package looks like, and with the nutritional facts. Thin and crispy biscuits with a strong coffee flavor. It's hard to say exactly when coffee first made its way to India, but it's spoken of in legend all the way back to the 16th century. Saint Brother Baba Budan took a pilgrimage to Yemen where he first tried coffee. He knew immediately that he needed to bring this incredible beverage back to India, except that it was illegal to take the beans out of the country. But that didn't stop this coffee lover. He smuggled 7 of the beans out of the country and back to India, where he planted them on what's now known as the Baba Budan Hills, and still grow coffee there to this day. I like coffee, so. Okay, trusty scissors got them open nice and quick. Didn't need Julie this time. Or maybe I do. There it goes. Oh, yeah, wow, there's a bunch of little tiny biscuit type things. They look almost like graham crackers. Oh, you can smell the coffee. Definitely a lot more of a heavy coffee flavor than I was expecting. That is really good. It's almost like an espresso snack. And it definitely has some sugar. I don't know if you can see the sugar particles on it, but that's a really tasty treat. And so I will now try one thing that Julie and Brad got me. They got me a couple of things, so this is the first that I'll try. The Jack Link's Doritos taco flavor. Those are my favorite flavor of Doritos, by the way. Yeah, I think you've probably heard me say it a time or 3. So, oh, you can smell the taco seasoning on it. Yeah, little meat bites. The taco flavor is more of an afterthought on it. You get the beef jerky flavored more, but that's a nice little aftertaste of taco seasoning that you get in it. Though I still think my favorite for jerky is the Slim Jims. It's not really jerky, the Slim Jims, but they have the Tabasco flavored ones. Those are still my favorite out of the jerky stuff. And one last thing that I will try is I saw this in the supermarket the other day. Olipop Cherry Vanilla. It's a new kind of soda. There's the nutritional information. Apparently it's one of these ones with Olipop combines the classic soda you know and love with probiotics, plant fiber, and botanicals to support your microbiome and digestive health. Finally, a refreshing soda that's actually good for you. We pinpointed the cherry pie flavor we were craving with a careful combination of tart cherries and sweet Chang Rainier cherries, then rounded things out with the sumptuous taste of vanilla bean. So that sounds really good. So, doesn't really smell heavily of cherry, but my trusty glass seems to be holding it. It's got a nice reddish tinge to it. Oh wow, that is a very cherry flavored soda. So I guess now I'm not drinking soda, I'm getting healthy with this. Anyways, that's it for this week, and I'll see you next week.